Hey guys, back in the garage here today, and I finally received some tools I ordered a few weeks ago to get the Honda Z50 build underway. An angle die grinder. I've never had one of those before. I'll make use of that to fix the frame, and a pneumatic palm sander. I'll be using that to fix up the gas tank and get it ready for paint. But before I do that, it's quite chilly in the garage here. Only about 2.5 degrees Celsius. It's minus 28 degrees outside. So I need to fire up that propane heater down there, get the garage warmed up, and start working away to get this build finished.
I keep that thing on me.
And as a propane professional, I must say,
God damn it, Bobby.
never store your propane tank inside.
They see me selling propane.
Ideally, you should have this outside
And now they trying to copy.
hose through the door.
Pretend to be broke, but I got hella cash.
And these POL fittings are reverse thread to tighten.
If you use charcoal, I'ma kick your ass. Made this money from
Get it plugged in. Gas on. Let's go.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test.
Well, 52-year-old tires are certainly a challenge for getting off the rim. I got this one off here using the reciprocating saw. Next up, I'll take the cutoff wheel, put a splice on the bead there, get the rubber off, run that through the blast cabinet, primed, painted, and then follow the same process through with this one here.
Can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
So working on the Honda Z50 wheel hubs here, I got them stripped down, but they don't look very nice. As you can see, they're brushed aluminum, clear coated over, but there's a fair bit of corrosion and some pitting in there. So I started off with this one here, trying to clean it up. I took it to the bench grinder with the flapper wheel. It cleaned it up quite nicely, but I wasn't able to get nice straight lines. It was sort of hatched this way or that way, and didn't quite look good to me. So I got a little creative, and I put it on the drill press here with the axle, ran some wires through just to keep it so I can spin, so it's not just spinning freely on the bearings. And I first took the Scotch-Brite to it, right there. Looks nice, it's nice and brushed, but I think what I'll do is go for a polished look. So I just took some 800 grit paper here and quickly went over with some metal polish. It looks quite nicely, but there's some scratches that need to be cleaned out better, so I think I'll do the same process again. Start with 400 grit, work my way up to 800 and probably 1200 or 2000, and go for a nice shine. Get that one done and carry on with that one. So we got some work to the frame to do here. It's far from nice looking. Some really shitty repairs done in the past. Someone just welded on some flat bar there. It looks like they use a stick welder or something. Not nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out, grind it right down, and TIG weld in all the cracks. You see a crack there. They missed this one here. Same thing on this side. See right there. And again, another really shitty repair job here. Weld in some flat bar. So I'll need to carefully grind that out without damaging the frame. And then weld it nicely so that it's nice and rigid. And then grind it down, do a little bit of body work, and get it painted. So we started the grinding here of the welds. Got that one mostly out. I'll need to fix that crack there, properly weld that one in. Still need to cut out this flat bar. I've removed the flat bar from the back that was going across there. Quickly grind it down. Still need to finish it up with the finishing discs, and then I have another flat bar with a shitty weld on the back side or top side to fix it there. Let's flip it over, get those cut out, and then start welding again and clean up the welds, get ready for paint.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't.
So we got the shitty welds and repairs cut out to my my satisfaction here, and re-welded and ground down so that all you can see is the factory welds, and then the cracks along here and on there have been TIG welded in. And before I get this frame epoxy primed, just need to take a little bit of putty and fill in the grinder marks there and there, just to hide those in. And once it's all fixed, it should look new again without any signs of repairs ever being made. And before I do that, just need to put some gloves on here, wipe this down with some brake cleaner, get all that oil cleaned off from the die grinder, and get it cleaned up, throw some putty on.
That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
This putty here mixed up.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling.
That's all I have time for today. Let that dry, come back out tomorrow, get sanding, and hopefully get it in primer in the next week.
I'm humbling, keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing, you've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling, I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing, you've got
Hey guys, looks like the frame there is all done. It's all repaired, putty work's all done, all the gouges and the shitty welds have been fixed and filled in with some putty to make the frame look nice. Just need to wipe it down now, get it ready for epoxy. First you need to set up a temporary paint booth around the overhead door in the garage here. Get the garage brought up to temperature and then spray paint this with some two-part epoxy. Check it over again, make sure there's no more gouges or anything that need to be filled in more. Assuming not, get it all wet sanded, Scotch Brite all the crevices in that, and then get it spray painted with some two-part base silver. Do the same thing with the two-part base red on the frame and on the gas tank. Gas tank will need to mask off the line there, keep the top silver. Once that's done, clear it, and then let it dry and start the assembly. Get it done here in the next month or so. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video where I get this thing painted and start on with the reassembly.